Hello everyone, welcome to Big Data Knowledge Hunt official. In the today's video, we will be going to see a basic Navy bias code for this dataset which contains four entries: user ID, age, estimated salary, and purchase. User will purchase a specific product or not. For that, we will be going to see a Navy bias code. So make sure to subscribe the channel and stay tuned for the video. So after importing the dataset, I am printing the first five entries by using the term as dataset.head. So you can see the user ID, age, estimated salary, and purchase. These are the important fields, or these are the field in the dataset, and the first five rows are printed here. Now, as we all know, we the important column, or the column which we are focusing is the purchase column, which is predicting the output for us. So after the dataset is being printed, we have to split the dataset into training and testing. Why there is need to split the dataset? Because we have to train the dataset by using the values in the dataset itself, and then we are dividing the dataset for the testing purpose, because we want to test whatever the things we are doing, whatever the algorithm we are applying, whether it is working correctly or not. So for that purpose, we have to split the dataset into training and testing purpose. So first we have imported the header files, then we printed our first five entries, then we divided the dataset into the training and testing, then we trained the model on the X-train. Now we are using the Navy bias model for the training purpose. Now what we'll do, we will train the X-train and Y-train. These are our training data set. So we will train the model and we'll apply the Navy bias algorithm. The Navy bias algorithm is the Gaussian Navy bias algorithm. We have imported it from using the scikit-learn library using the Navy bias import Gaussian Navy bias classifier. So we'll import it and we'll train the training model by using the X train and Y train, and then we will predict the testing. We'll provide the test data set and we'll predict the Y predict. So here Y predict is the output which will be given for the purchased column. So the Y predict will be the output for the X test entries. Now the original Y test entries we will print. So these are the original Y test entries and these are the predicted Y entries, means some are correct while some are not correct. Here the original entry is 0, the predicted entry is 0, means this is correct. But here it is 1, here it is 0. Here it is 1, here it is 0, means some values are correctly predicted while some values are not. So Y test is the testing data set which we have divided for testing purpose, whereas the Y predicted is the predicted values of the test data set. I hope everyone is clear with the two things. So this is a testing data set and this is the predicted output of the testing data set. Now we will calculate the accuracy based on the predicted score and the testing data set. So as you can see, there is a very vast amount of difference between the testing data and the predicted result. So that's why you can say that the accuracy is very poor. So because the entries are very repeated in the data set, the entries are not very accurate. So that's why we didn't get a good amount of accuracy score. So the accuracy score is 0.61, means 61% accuracy, which is not a good accuracy score. So we have to try a different type of algorithm, or either we have to increase the data to get a good accuracy score. So now we can calculate the confusion matrix by using this formula. So the confusion matrix we will get is 29 to 21 8. What are these entries? This is true positive, true negative. What is true positive? What is true negative? What is false positive? If you don't know all these things, I have already prepared a video on what is accuracy matrix, what is confusion, what is accuracy score. Link to that video will be in the description. You can go through it and you can clear your doubt. What is the confusion matrix, how the accuracy score is calculated, how the confusion matrix is calculated. So you will be clear with the terms. I hope everyone is clear with the example of Navy bias, and the code is also simple. So you can go through it, you can type it, and you can just, this dataset is also very easy. You can manually also type the entries, and you can uh, create the example simple data set. You can create and perform it. There are very less entries in this data set. Only 300 entries are there. By using these 300 entries only, the calculation is done. So you can perform the calculation and execute the Python code. So I hope everyone is clear. For more such videos on Python coding and machine learning and big data, stay towards the channel. Make sure you subscribe it. Also, you can follow me on Instagram on more updates. Thank you everyone.